Yeah, so my name's Zach,
My name's Lily.
and we are the organisers and creators of Babylon Music.
Can you tell me a little bit about Babylon Music for those who may not know what it is already?
So, Babylon Music is an organisation we run to support local Brisbane bands and to expand the local Brisbane music scene for all ages and to get everyone involved listening to live music near them.
Yeah, it's essentially like a mini music festival,
Yes.
which is really just like a compilation of what would be like garage gigs.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you tell me a little bit about how the idea for the festival came about?
Yes.
So, it started with us hosting a band named The Thursdays at Lily's house. We did a
Yep.
few parties there, and I started making posters for them just out of fun, just because why not? And then we had Bender play a few, and then Lily and I really liked organizing and doing it, and we decided to turn it into a bigger thing and get more people involved.
Yeah, pretty much. My band, we didn't have anywhere to play, and we were like, we can't play at bars, we're too young. And so we were like, I guess let's just start our own little garage gigs and invite all our musical friends and they can play too. And then people got really into it. So we were like, there's actually a big crowd for this.
Yeah, so we were like, let's try to get a venue and a few more people involved, and that's
Pretty
how
much.
we started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hard choosing the venue that it's going to be at?
Well, for the
Um,
first one, we were very limited on options because we had not a lot of budget, not a lot of available places. But luckily, Lily, we got access to the Upper Brookfield Community Hall, which is really
Yep.
good. So, yeah.
It was sort of like a last minute thing too. Like we just threw it together and then suddenly we got all these ticket sales. So we were like, we need we need something viable. So yeah, our town hall hosted us, and now obviously we have
Yes,
Sherwood.
Now we're going back to my area where we'll be at the Sherwood Football Club, which we're very excited for because it's a bigger venue, larger stage, and they do the bar and the food for us, so it's a bit less off our plate, and it'll be better for the people coming. They can get drinks and food there. Yeah.
Yep.
Could you tell me a little bit about the sound of the festival, without getting too much away? So you guys have already announced that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sound. It's going to be very exciting. It's a lot. We have a few more well-known bands playing, such as Funkasaurus, Ember. So that's very exciting. They're a lot of alt rock, a lot of
quite a mix actually. We've got
very, very mixed
sort of
genres.
We start off with a little bit of like Aussie indie, which is interesting because like later in the night we'll get into some more alt rock, which will go to like some metal, which is Ember, and then we get into some like funky
funky
alt
and then we even
rock.
have Bella, our DJ, playing. So, and her sets are always really good, just to break up the night a bit. So, lots of music for multiple people.
If you like Jane Remover, Nina Geraci, anything like that, Bella is your DJ.
Nice. Alright. Speaking about music, I guess obviously we are in Brisbane now. We are in Brisbane. Could you tell me a little bit about your opinions or just experiences in the scene? Like how would you kind of rate it? I guess?
Yeah, well, I wasn't in the Brisbane music scene until a bit recently, and I found it to be, there is actually a lot going on if you know sort of where to look. I follow a few places, and they always have some music gigs going on that you can go to each week, but it's very hard to know about them if you're not actively trying to find them. However, most of these places are 18 plus, which I think is a bit of an issue because it kind of limits a younger audience from seeing and experiencing live music in their local area, which is what we're trying to help, not prevent, but just try to give another option for people. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's hard to know where and what to look for, like especially if you're playing in a band, you like don't really know how to get into the music scene. Like it's not. So I think our festival sort of provides like a nice little.
We try to make it very easy for bands to just message us, being like, "Hey, we'd be interested in playing," and if we have a slot available, we're like, "Yeah, we can do the next one," or we're like, if you're still interested, we'll put you on the list for the one after. So very easy. All they have to do is send in just an audition or an Instagram profile. We're very open in accepting all kinds of bands.
Exactly, and we provide like a really I think hopefully accessible.
Yes, so I think so. Yeah, I think it's
the
fairly
listeners.
easy for everyone to come and do. Yeah.
Exactly.
You guys have favorite local bands?
Ooh, favorite local bands. Right now, I'm really liking Yours to Keep. They're a really cool. I think they're like alt indie band. They're from the Gold Coast, but they play a lot. Actually, they're playing this Sunday. And then Bad Medicine. Bad Medicine are also really cool.
Yes, Bad Medicine. One of my
Love Bad
favorites.
Medicine.
I know my dad is very into Exploding Head Syndrome. They played at our
Yes.
last one, and my dad just got really into them as well. So that's good. That
Yeah,
all ages can be into anything.
yeah, pretty much.
Would you maybe have any advice for people who either want to, whether it be like a garage gig or like this festival, any advice on how to kind of restart or go about
Ooh,
Yeah. Any advice for any person? I think the most important thing we found is you got to secure your venue before you start doing anything.
yes.
We ran into that issue because if you don't have the venue, you don't have any support to go off.
Yeah.
But once you have that, the venue organizing is very stressful, but then once you have it, it's very fun putting all the promotion out, organizing all the bands, doing the photo shoots, making the posters. But yeah, just cover all your bases on things like
Yeah.
post on Instagram, do the interviews, do everything to get as many people aware
Yeah.
of the gig as possible.
Exactly. And also just do it. Like, there's such a thirst for accessible music. I know, like, obviously we experience that. I mean, it's great going to Greaser on weekends, but it's also nice just having a festival to go to and experience, like, lots of different bands at once.
Yeah,
And,
I think
Yeah.
there's always going to be an audience for anything you want to do. It's just knowing where to like look and advertise for that. Yeah.
yeah.
any final comments maybe you'd like to
Come to
Come
Babylon.
to Babylon, April 25th at Sherwood Magpies Football Club.
Yeah,
We'll have-
bring all your friends.
Yes, let everyone know. We'll have merch, food, alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. It's
Yeah.
going to be so much fun.
Get into the Brisbane music scene.
Exactly.